comes with a hammer and claymore and all that stuff. So if I were to, let's say, randomly run here and fall down, I would get a speed boost for a short time, and then it would disappear. And then it would go back to normal, and then when you fall or do an action kind of thing, it would speed you back up. So I'm wondering if that's the mod doing something weird, or if that's the game compensating for something. Hi, cat. Okay, cat's just trying to follow me. Alright. I wonder if I speak to Faraj with the Immortal Transcendence, will he, like, say something about it? Is he still over here, though? No, that's a deer. I don't know. Maybe I just need to be away from somewhere. Then the mod will continue.
State your business.
Okay. Bye.
Long live the Empire.
Funny how they're now patrolling Apple Watch. After we've already murdered the entire family.
Master,
Ah.
an urgent message for you from the High Priest.
Okay. Well, that happened. Alright. That's what I was expecting, but I was expecting it earlier than that. I'm just gonna fast travel, who cares? Alright. Come on first. Alright, there we go. Alright, there we go. Okay, sorry about that. Alright. I mean, either way, this is going to be a long recording, so... There's a lot of you guys here. Eldemil, what is it?
Yes, Master?
You called for me. Attack.
Yes, we were attacked. They retreated as quickly as they came, so I wasn't able to learn anything as to their identities. I don't think we've seen the last of them. I'll have our spies look into it. For now, I recommend you remain here and be on guard for further attacks.
Okay.
You too.
Well, I'm not going to stay in paradise. I'm going to go out to the temple.
Dawn.
Dawn is breaking. You gotta repair it then. What? What was that?
Look out!
What is it? I have no idea what they're doing. Oh no! They're harming one of our soldiers! I don't know why you guys aren't actually attacking.
I swore to die. Quickly now! I've sworn to die.
I very rarely see them. It's very difficult to see them here.
Stand ready!
Oh, there we go. Come on, people.
Talos bless me! I do not fear.
Ooh, Dragoon. I know. It's a Crucifamilian's armor.
Body's still warm. Looks like there's a killer.
Looks like there's a killer. You're under attack. Why are you inspecting the body? You're the one I need to... Oh, there you go. Come on. Get out of here. They're level 52? I found an interesting signet ring on the body of one of the mysterious attackers. It bears the symbol of a dragon. Perhaps my high priest would know more about this. Should show it to him. Let's see here. I don't know. Will Ultimate even know what it means?
Dawn is broken.
I mean, maybe? But I don't know why he would know. He was in here before that entire thing happened. Maybe it was a legend? Maybe? I don't know. Hello, Eldemil.
Yes, master?
Signet ring.
A ring? Yes. I recognize this symbol. It's the Order of the Dragon. To
How do
which
you
it
know?
once belonged, if I'm not mistaken.
How do you know this?
So, the Order of the Dragon has declared war on the Mythic Dawn. Now begins the Great War of the Dragon. I'll make what preparations I can, but what we do specifically is up to you. You can write up your orders at the table here in the fortress.
Okay.
My faith is strong, Master. I am confident that we will prevail.
Orders.
What do you ask of me, Lord?
Recruit an acolyte for a cause. Go and preach the acolytes today. Recruit an acolyte for a cause.
Very well. I will begin my search for the faithful and bring them with me when I return.
Good. Alright, I have no idea where the other thing is, though. Ah, here it is, okay. So, the War of the Dragon. Yeah, so I'm not going to read this because we're going to end up reading it anyway. It says Numantia is the thing. That's actually kind of funny, though. Okay, so this tells you exactly what each and every option gives you. So I definitely will read that, but to be fair, it doesn't really do much of anything, right? So... Okay, so there is 3 options, okay. Or 4 options, sorry. So Orbis members may be called upon from time to time to offer up a tithing. While it is true that we must rely on Lord Dagon to provide us with all we need ourselves, the Minoli do not live by such principles. Thus, when the unfortunate circumstance arises, where we must resort to dealings with unbelievers, gold is required. For such transactions, our followers are willing to give generously of what they have. However, their faith is likely to be shaken somewhat by these requests. So you gain money, but you lose faith. So this will be depending on what strategy you pick, right? So each and every one of these will cost gold and will allow you to either gain or lose faith. But for the most part, it all depends on how much gold you have, though. So be sure to know that before going in, pretty much. Now, concerning the aforementioned topic of dealings with unbelievers, this war finds us in an interesting position. It may be difficult to once again assault the Imperial City directly. Assault? That's weird. This being the case, we must exploit our enemies' other weaknesses. It is well known that the Imperial officials are corrupt heathens, easily swayed by the glint of coin. For a certain sum, we will most likely be able to buy the allegiance of the Imperial Legion, for at least cause them to turn a blind eye to our actions. So you lose 8,000 gold, and you lose 1 faith, but guards will ignore bounty for 5 days. I wonder how they did this. How do they make it ignore it? Do they just store it into a different... do they store the bounty in a different value and just reverse their bounty down to 0? That is interesting. I want to find out how that works, in particular, because that might be cool. The Dawn has many ways of finding the faithful, but more often than not, it is the faithful who seek us out. We We need only spread our teachings, and they flock to us, willing novitiates seeking to walk the path into paradise. Paradise, apparently, is what I was going to go for. Even as Lord Dagon himself has spoken to me, he spoke to my predecessors. Our scribes can duplicate the written records of these divine sayings, and the acolytes will distribute them in the streets and in places of worship devoted to the false gods. The misinformed shall see the truth, and the faith of our brotherhood will grow. Negative 5,000 gold, it's in +2 faith. Very good. This is usually sort of like the game plan kind of thing, if you just want to get at least some faith without losing too much gold. I think the other one is that you lose less gold, you gain a lot more faith though, but you gain a bounty. So if you don't want to get a bounty, this is pretty much the way you want to go. I forget what the option is. I will now discuss the most unfortunate of situations. There are those among the people of Cyrodiil who are so blind, so foolish, that they are doomed to be heretics during their time in the mortal plane. The best we can do for these Minoli is to put them to the sword, and perhaps they will see the error of their ways. When faced with eternal suffering in Lord Dagon's realm, doing this will most likely attract unwanted attention from the guards of various townships. And we may find our followers marked for death, or at the very least, imprisonment. So we lose 2,000 gold, we gain 3 faith, and we get a 5,000 gold bounty. That's not too bad. Alright, so we're plans. So we can collect offerings, which is the gain gold, but you lose faith thing. So this also tells you how much faith you have, the day of the war, and how much gold you have, the bounty immunity days. That's just kind of interesting. So, okay, so it's literally that. Okay, so distribute Mythic Dawn commentaries is the +2 faith, and Slaughter Unbelievers is the +3 faith. So we're going to distribute Mythic Dawn commentaries, so that's going to be very helpful for us. So next day, distributing Mythic Dawn commentaries. That's good. All right. And we're gonna go and sleep for a day. Yeah, we're gonna sleep for a day. I don't think there's too much of anything else. Yeah. So it seems like it's a set plan. Oh, there we go. A new acolyte. Alright, so these new acolytes, I'm going to be giving them the armor and the sword. So they're going to be getting the equipment, pretty much.
On his break. I used to think you were a hero.
Come with me. Alright.
That's a real shame.
It's a Blades member, you dolts. Anyway, so far, so I think it says that the Kavash Gate can be attacked, so that's definitely one thing we definitely want to protect right off the bat. Okay, I definitely do want to get this done as quickly as possible so that we can get back to the gate. Alright there, buddy. You're going to be guarding the bridge.
I used to think.
Who cares? Wait here. I think I'll send 3 acolytes there. Okay, hang on. I did read somewhere that depending on how fast you are, it affects the fast travel. It's 8:36 a.m. 8:37 a.m. So let's see if this actually does affect it. Oh yeah, so that's actually a very good fast travel thing, so it doesn't waste time. Alright, let's see here. Okay, so let's see here. So, this is day 1. Let's see, so collect offerings means that we lose faith. I don't want to do that just yet. I think Unbelievers is a good step for now because we still have a lot of Astora believers, so we definitely should do that. I don't care about the bounty. I could probably just pay it off anyway.
Yes, Master?
Orders. Recruit an acolyte for our cause. We definitely need to guard the Kavash Gate, so that's why I'm mostly just trying to get more acolytes there. Did it spawn in yet? Yeah. Okay. There we go. Alright. So let's go and distribute more commentaries today. He's not back yet. It takes a little bit for him to come back, though. So give it a few seconds. Sometimes, at least for Faraj, it does work. It just takes a little bit. I think for Eldamil, I don't think Paradise is meant to be interacted with again. Or you have to see the Acolyte. And that might be why.